Howdy folks, if you need cowboy checking in, it's Monday morning, sun is out. Not feeling too good, dude. Got a little bit of a cold, but thought I should come out here and get some vitamin D. Just out here playing some guitar, drinking some coffee. But I just finished this book. It's called Shane. It's my girlfriend got it for me for Christmas, and it's a great book, dude. It's hella short, little quick one. I've been reading it like on my break while at work, or like even when it's slow in the kitchen, dude. I've been reading this, but I relate a lot to like the main character in this book, dude. It's about, the story takes place in like the 1800s, and it's kind of about like the Wild West and you know, the westward expansion of like homesteads moving across the country to like California for the gold rush. And this book is about this dude named Shane who he's like running from his past, dude. He's like, you know, he's a good dude, but he's haunted by his past, and I relate to that, dude. I relate that to that a lot, you know. I don't want to give away the whole book, but I mean the gist of it is just like, you know, he goes from like town to town, kind of like reinvents himself like everywhere he goes, and yeah, he's just like trying to run away from his past, and like he finally meets this family that like takes him in. And you know, they put him to work, dude. It's like a homestead where like they got cattle and they're doing cowboy stuff, and this guy, he's running from something, but like the family doesn't know like what, and they can tell he's like a troubled dude, but he's a good dude. He's like a hard worker, and he sees the good in humanity and stuff, and like I relate to that. Like I feel like I've been constantly trying to reinvent myself, and kind of running away from my own past in a way, dude. Like I feel like, you know, I'm not totally proud of like the person I was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, dude. Like, had a lot of growth in my 20s. You know, I was thinking the other day, it's like, you know, when you're like hanging out with like people from high school or whatever, like an old friend, and you kind of get put back into that person you were, like when you were that age and you were hanging out with them. And it's kind of hard to be the person you are now, like the mature, grown-up person. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I'm the only one that deals with that, but I saw some old friends this week, and like I just felt like I was in high school again, dude. Like that old part of me kind of came out, and it's weird. You know, I feel like I'm always trying to reinvent myself and go into new relationships, like trying to be this other person, or not another person, but like the person I am now. And dude, it's hard, dude. Like, you know, your past is what makes you who you are like today, for sure. And I agree with that, and even though I'm not proud of like my past, like I know it's part of my story and like who I am. So like I accept that, and I welcome that for sure. And it makes life interesting, and it, you know, it's like a lot of stories. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but this book is fire. Like it's called Shane, and I've been really into like cowboy stuff like the last like 2 years, and there's just something about like that time period of like the Wild West that really like intrigues me, dude. Like just like the lawlessness and the grit. Kind of back to my point though, on like trying to reinvent yourself, dude. I feel like you can be whoever you want to be, man. Like it's really there's a garbage truck right there getting my garbage right now, dude. Alright, yeah, I had to wait for the garbage truck to pass by, but yeah, man, back to the idea of just like reinventing yourself. You know, you don't have to be stuck in like a certain time period of who you were as a person. Like you can always reinvent yourself into somebody new, and I think that's the beautiful thing about like new relationships and friendships is like, you know, you can go into that interaction with that person and like in a new light, you know, and like once you get to know them, you can obviously dive into your past and whatnot, but you know, you can present yourself as like the person you want to be in those new situations. And this last year has been a lot of that for me, dude. It's like a lot of met a lot of new people, just like starting work, and I've met a lot of new friends and stuff, and it's been refreshing to go into those with like no baggage, really, you know, kind of like letting go of everything in my past and being more present in what's happening right now and the person I am today. There's a lot of there's something to that, dude. It's like I'm not hiding my past, and I'm not ashamed of it, but sometimes I'm not very proud of it, dude. Just alright, dude. This freaking phone keeps cutting out on me, and I don't even know where it left off. But yeah, sometimes, let's just say, man, like sometimes I feel like the person I used to be was a little selfish, dude. And I think I burned a lot of friendships and relationships just the way I used to operate, dude. Like, and that kind of ties back into the whole music career thing, man. It's like you get kind of lost in the sauce. But hey, you grow up, man. You grow up. My brain's developed now, dude. So it's a beautiful thing to be able to reinvent yourself and I don't know, dude. I kind of lost my train of thought with that whole memory thing, but it's good talking to you guys, man. It's a nice, beautiful Monday. I'm gonna sit here, finish this coffee, and play some more guitar. So, Panini Cowboy, man. Catch you on the flip side, bro.